be Elijah Malone jumping it up for Colorado. And Rashawn Bemba, who had a nice game last year against the Buffaloes. And there's the opening toss and a tip. And Colorado's got the ball to start. Elijah Malone only had one field goal attempt. They tried the alley-oop. He lobs it to Julian Hammond on a backdoor cut. It was a very shallow pass and a turnover right off the bat.
I don't think you should ever lob a pass to Julian Hammond.
No, I don't think that's quite his game, to be honest with you. All right, here comes Nick Clifford. Bemba inside. Lake, who's a three-point shooter, fires this one for the foul line, misses. Yakimovsky with the rebound. Rebounding is going to be awful important. Again, R.J. Smith getting his first start inside to Malone. Nice seal against Bemba. Makes the high-low entry that time from Jope. And the Buffs strike first here in Boulder.
Bemba was fronting from the side. They threw it up top for the over the head.
Again, keep an eye on Nick Clifford and Shaden Lake. They're kind of the top two. R.J. Smith with a deflection away from Lake. And it goes out of bounds, other end of the court. And it stays with Colorado State. Niko Medved in his 7th season in Fort Collins. 122 wins, 77 defeats. He's got 4 20-win seasons in 7 years. Both these coaches led their teams to the NCAA tournament last year. They advanced out of the opening round in Dayton.
And the student section is greeting Nick Clifford. They missed him.
Clifford on the drive. Cross-court pass. Lake up top. Evans, the point guard, missed it. And the Buffs away with the rebound. Again, R.J. Smith with his first career start. Drives down the paint, and he's tied up. Now the alternating possession in favor of Colorado State. That's 2 turnovers early for the Buffaloes.
Yeah, that particular play, R.J. really dribbled into a crowd there.
The one buck in this ballgame, a nice seal by the big fella. They got to go to Malone early and often in this ballgame, Scott.
Yeah, good things tend to happen when he gets the ball out, and if they double down, he's pretty good at finding the open man.
CSU basketball. Clifford. Again, averaging a double-double, number 5 in the country in rebounding. He'll post up against Yakimovsky wide of the lane. Pulls up from 18. Yes. And we're tied at 2. He's made a couple of shots in this, Jim.
Little jab step there. Got Andre back on his heels a little bit and just rose up for the jumper.
Scott, his 2 years in Fort Collins have served him well. He's a much thicker athlete than he was when he played for the Buffaloes.
Thicker and more confident in a lot of ways.
Jope. R.J.'s a shooter. R.J. Smith bounces on a wide post to Malone. Yakimovsky. Hammond for 3. Yes, from downtown.
Good inside-out basketball there into Elijah, and he kicks it out, and they kick it one more time for the open look.
The Buffaloes are shooting 41% at home this season early in the year. Bemba with Malone on him. The Lake bounces back. Bemba to the rim. Count it, and a foul.
Bemba's the one guy that kind of matches up physically with Elijah Malone.
It's amazing paint touches, how easy those threes come as we see Hammond's three-pointer.
Yeah, into Malone, and the defense collapses, and you kick it around the horn. That's when you're going to get those open looks.
Malone got the foul, number 1 on Colorado.
Bemba's been in and out of the lineup with injury this year.
Bemba will try and tie it. And he does. Knotted at 5 early here in the Rocky Mountain Showdown. Orchestrating is Smith. Jope, not normally a three-point shooter, but he is there, and he classes over at the CSU bench. His second three-pointer of the campaign. Buffs on top by 3.
He hasn't taken a lot, but he's got a nice form on his jump shot.
2 of 4 this season. Clifford off a switch. Jope on him, poking at the ball, and it's out of bounds. Take a look at that Jope 3. You normally don't look at it. He's a rebounder and a defender, Scotty. But Jope is, as Tad Boyle likes to say, a capable shooter.
And they closed out short. What I mean by that, they didn't come out hard on him. That's why he got the open look.
The ball stays with Colorado State. Buffs by 3. A three-pointer by Clifford. Left it short. Rebound battled for. And Crocker Johnson tried to save it, but Colorado up with it. Hammond, step back 3 with a big man on it. Missed it. Lake's got the rebound. Pace fast early on in this ball game. In the corner, Crocker Johnson, he misses the corner 3. And R.J. Smith comes away with it. Buffaloes on the run. Pushes off on a backpedaling defender. And a foul on Kyan Johnson. That is his first. It's got both of these teams from elevation, so the pace isn't going to bother either one of them.
Yeah, Colorado can't count on the Rams wearing down late in the ball game, as you see the block there on the drive. RJ did extend that right arm a little bit.
Evans wasn't in position, though. He tried to slide in front of the offensive player. RJ Smith to the rim, kisses it out the window, and his first career start, he's got his first points, and the Buffaloes are on top by 5.
RJ showed some explosive quickness there.
Clifford in the corner. Jab step and an 18-foot jumper miss. Long rebound taken by Julian Hammond. Buffaloes again push. Hammond getting behind Malone. Takes up a lot of space. Dijon, quick pass inside. Good seal, good ball movement. And Malone's got his second bucket. And a timeout called by the Rams.
Good high-low situation for Colorado. Job gets it up high, and a quick pass right on the target.
Early on, the Buffaloes on a 7-0 run, and they lead it 12-5. Here,
collapse the defense, get open looks on the outside.
Javon Ruffin has come in for Colorado, so that's one change in the lineups. Meanwhile, no change for Nico Medved. He called the timeout to try and stave off the Buffaloes. Evans and the Rams. Give it to Lake. Man-to-man defense by the Buffaloes. Clifford hears it from the crowd. Illegal screen on Rashawn Bemba. And a foul and a turnover on Colorado State Buffs basketball.
And you can see the focal point of the offense is obviously Nick Clifford. They run a lot of stuff, get him isolated or him coming off screens like there.
Ethan Morton is coming in for the Rams. Bowen Bourne, transfer from Northern Iowa, checks in as well.
Bourne's his dad's a really good friend of mine from Iowa. Played at Iowa State.
Trevor Baskin and Ben got Dak for the Buffaloes. Yakimovsky to Baskin to the baseline. Back up top to Yakimovsky. Hook pass behind him. Dak. He's capable. Fires and misses. Long rebound chased down by the Rams. Bourne.
That Dak is capable, but he's not shooting a good percentage this year from the 3.
Bourne, not very big. Big mismatch in size and quickness as he was guarded down by Trevor Baskin. Getting out to Nick Clifford. Buffs defense has been good early. Rams only shooting 29%. Clifford. Late in the shot clock. Down to 5. With the ball. Morton. Kick out in the corner. Bourne to southpaw for 3. Missed it. Baskin's got the rebound. He got bumped from behind by Nick Clifford. And a foul called on the Buffs' 5th-year win.
Nick Clifford going over the top here. He's very athletic. You must get a body on him. And he kind of an unnecessary foul on Nick Clifford's part there.
Yep, a little too much contact because the rebound had been secured by Trevor Baskin. Buffs by 7.
Javon Ruffin running the point here on the backup situation.
Baskin. Yakimovsky sets the feet, fires the 3, and way off the mark to the left. Clifford with the rebound. Rams on the run. Jorgensen, outstanding young big for the Rams. Bourne, his second three-point attempt, missed it. Dak high for the rebound off the glass. Colorado on offense. Yakimovsky with the drive. Missed it at the rim. Rebound. Battle for. Baskin's got it. He's trapped in. Plays it out top. Clifford on a run out against Ruffin. Airborne. Scooping out the window. Missed it. He was bothered just enough. Yakimovsky, other end for 3. Missed the shot. And Bourne's got it for the Rams.
You got a 3-on-2. Sometimes I think it's better to attack the rim.
Jorgensen inside. Head fake. Defender goes by. Nicely done by Kyle Jorgensen. He's out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And that snaps a 7-0 run by the Buffaloes.
Ben got Dak still early in his career. He has gone up for head fakes in this season so far.
Kyle Jorgensen, good-looking young player. He was the first freshman of the week this season in the Mountain West Conference. Hammond to the rim. Missed the hook shot. Rams with the rebound. Morton. Hits it behind him to Lake. Bourne to the rim. And he kisses that one home. When Bourne comes off the bench, he's firing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's an aggressive offensive player. He's been that way since high school.
Buffalo's lead is 3 inside 13 to play here in the first half. Javon Ruffin had it Poked away in the help side defense by Clifford. He got it back though, right of the lane. Lob it out to Yakimowski to also reset with 10 on the shot clock. Hammond, 4 seconds in the paint. Sweep it high up the window, missed it. Followed tipped by Baskin. He crashed the offensive glass and tips it up and in. His first bucket, bumps on top by 5.
That's the best thing we've seen from Baskin early in this season is a rebounder. He's leading the Bucks in rebounds, about 6 a game.
14-9 Colorado. Driving late for the reverse. Got a half step that time on Ruffin. And Jaden Lake with his first points to the game. He's averaging 15 per.
A little bit too easy drive there from Colorado defense was not good.
Baskin with the drive to the rim for the slam. Right over the top of Jorgensen. Baskin's got 4.
Baskin got it quick on that.
Rams have hit their last 3 field goals. Morton has it up top to Jorgensen. Left side to Lake. Got away from Hammond for the left elbow. Missed it off the back of the iron. Rebound by Morton. The outlet tipped, but Colorado State controls. Clifford against Yakimowski to the baseline. Nice defense by Yakimowski, but a good little up and under, but it's swatted away by Trevor Baskin. Colorado on the break. Hammond. Right corner to Ruffin. Cross-court pass. Yakimowski in the paint. Head fake, but cut off by Morton. Ruffin lobs it inside. Caught high by Dak. Kept it high. Layup is up and good by Bangot Dak.
CSU continues to front the post, and Colorado doing a good job of going over the top.
The Buffs have gone cold for the field, but they've hit their last 3 now. They lead it once again by 7 with inside 11 minutes to play in the first half. Nate Clifford driving down the paint. Physical contact with Yakimowski. Missed it at the rim. Baskin with the rebound. And the Buffs on the run again.
So far, Andre's made it difficult for Nate Clifford.
Yakimowski out top to Hammond. With Lake on him. To Yakimowski. Open. Fires a 3. Missed it. Dak the offensive rebound. Step through. Falling away. Kissed it high up the window.
Not exactly how you want to shoot your hook shot, but he made it.
You don't normally from 3 feet away want to fade away and shoot it from 7, but that's what he did. Buffalo's by a game high 9.
He did use the glass, which was good.
Jorgensen, nice move. Inside, missed it over the top of Dak. Ruffin's got the rebound. The Buffs pushing. Up court to Baskin. Drops the shoulder and an offensive foul. Kyle Jorgensen drawing the foul on Trevor Baskin. Turnover Colorado midway through the first half. Trevor Baskin, he's had a putback, he's had a flush, and the Buffaloes in the Rocky Mountain Showdown leading the Rams here in Boulder 20-11. The Buffaloes plus 8 rebounding. They lead the game by 9. We're midway through half number 1. Colorado State with the basketball. Lake out top. Lob it inside. Bemba with a nice seal that time on Malone. He missed it.
Bemba rushed that.
Rebound away to Colorado. I think he kind of heard footsteps coming behind Malone. They get inside of Malone, and this time Bemba tries to go up over the top. And too much contact. The foul on Bemba. That is his second. Number 4 on Colorado State. Non-shooting foul. And now Bemba's going to go out with his second foul. Jalen Crocker-Johnson's going to replace him in the Rams lineup.
When Elijah was a young player and he was being taught how to use his backside, he listened and he learned.
There's plenty of backside to use there too. That's a big man. Ball played into Jope, and he flips that one off to Malone for the two-handed flush. Nice feed that time by Jope.
Clever big-to-big pass there by Jope. I've never seen him make a pass like that.
11-point lead now for Colorado. It's an 8-0 run. And the Rams haven't scored for about 2.5 minutes. Bourne in the corner, drives, floater off the paint, missed it. Bemba kept it alive, beg your pardon. Crocker-Johnson kept it alive, but the Buffs come up with it. Ruffin down the right side of the lane, get inside the pick by Jope, up top to Malone. He can shoot a 3, and he does. And right now, Elijah Malone, he's doing it inside, he's doing it outside. It's an 11-0 run for Colorado. The Buffaloes on top by 14.
Don't be surprised by that. He has over 100 career three-pointers made.
Rams looking for an answer. It's been almost 3.5 minutes. Crocker-Johnson for 3. And it's going to go longer, and Shope's got the rebound. Buffalo's R.J. Smith on the run. Left of the lane to Malone. Giving a backdoor cut to the rim. Harrison Carrington kisses it off the window. And a foul on Morton and a potential three-point play. Everybody is getting in the action.
And a lot of it is running through Elijah Malone. That time again in the post. All eyes turn to him, and a backdoor cut, and he finds him on the weak side.
The one thing that Tad Boyle is finding out, Scott, about Elijah Malone, he can pass the ball a little well. Well, we went pretty well. We weren't sure about that when he came in. We knew he could score. We knew he could rebound, but he's got a pretty good ability to get and dish the basketball from the block. As
a big man, a big part of being a decent passer is being a willing passer, and Elijah is definitely that.
Harrison Carrington trying to complete the three-point play. Knocks down the foul shot. He does. And with 8:31 to play in the first half, Colorado has jumped out now to a 17-point lead, 28-11. It's a 14-0 run, and the Rams have missed their last 7 and haven't scored for almost 4 minutes.
Yeah, and a couple of those minutes, Neek was on the bench. He's 1 for 6, but they have a hard time sometimes finding offense without him being the focal point.
Clifford gets it off to Bemba. He had a nice game against the Buffs last year. Crocker Johnson against Shope. Bone on bone here. Muscles through contact. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Power dribble. Zoe blocks the next one away. Johnson gets it back. It's loose. Picked up by the Rams. Right side. Driving. Williams to the rim. Shope with another swat. Bemba comes away with it. And he lost it out of bounds. And right now the Buffaloes are winning the 50-50 balls. They're the quicker team, the more aggressive team in the court.
And that time Joe played really sound post defense, kept his hands high and straight up.
And it's a timeout here in Boulder with 7:58 to play. The big men finding each other inside.
That's a no-look pass wraparound. Very
Tad Boyle, but Elijah Malone's been outstanding. Colorado basketball.
We see Sebastian Radnicek for the first time for Colorado.
Van got Dak. Gives off to Carrington. Dak posting inside against Bemba. Getting happy feet. Spins. Little floater at the right hand. Nice move. He got it to go down.
Nice turnaround.
16-0 run.
Rams really struggling to get good looks here in their offense.
Rams are 5 of 23 shooting. That's 22%. Nate Clifford. He's had a tough night so far. Inside to Bemba against the fronting defensive Dak. And a foul called on the Buffs. Big man. Bang got Dak with a foul. And he gives a nice little post move here against Bemba.
Yeah, that was a set play for them, for Colorado out of that timeout to get him in the post. And he did a good job of staying on balance. So far, some of the games we've done this year with Bang got, he's getting off balance in the post. Good job there, though.
Rams play the ball into Clifford. Cross-court pass, Williams. He's going to fire a three from downtown, and that snaps a nearly 5-minute scoring drought for the Rams.
Nice cross-court pass there for the shooting spot-up guy.
Keyshawn Williams had only been 2 of 15 from outside the arc coming in. That is a sigh of relief by the Rams. Buffs basketball. Baskin. Gives out the Hammond. Baskin with the drive to the rim, high up the window, missed it. Evans has got the rebound. Here comes the point guard for CSU. Behind him to Clifford, pulls up NBA range 3, and it's an air ball. And that'll bring the crowd to its feet.
Meeks 1 for 7 shooting so far.
Big bucket, though, for Williams a moment ago. And a great feed by Nate Clifford.
Yeah, Colorado overloading the defense to one side. He found the open shooter on the other side of the court.
Again, that snapped a 5-minute scoring drought for the Rams. Buffaloes by 16 with 6.5 to play. Yeah, the first half here at the event center.
Crowd filling in. It's almost a full court in here, a full crowd.
You expect that when these two teams get together. This is the first, by the way, of a 3-game series with a 4th game option. Next year, they'll meet up in Fort Collins. Dak gives out the Hammond, fires a 3 on the shot clock, and he trains it from the left wing, right in front of the CSU bench.
Good decision by Dak there. He did not have good post position. He set a dribble handoff for Julian there.
Fading jumper for the right elbow by Evans. Yakimovsky's got the rebound for Colorado. Looking for Ronchik inside. Kick out in the left corner. Baskin for three. Missed it. Rebound. Yakimovsky battling with Clifford. He's got it, and he kisses it out the window. That's a will and a want-to play right there by Andrei Yakimovsky. And the Buffs steal the ball away from CSU.
Dak did a good job there. Got a hand on it and recovered it.
Baskin couldn't hold on. There's a tie-up in the lane, and it stays with the Buffaloes. The Rams right now 6 of 26 from the field, and the Buffaloes right now with a hustle play by Yakimovsky are shooting over 60% in this game.
You saw Andre there only the end of that play. He really had to tip the ball to himself a couple times to come up with that offensive rebound. Really good effort. Second and third effort on that play.
Hammond inbounding up the Rams bucket. Lobs it into Dak. High-low entry pass. Yakimovsky stripped away from behind, and it stays with the Buffaloes. Good quick hands by Kyan Evans for the Rams defensively.
Mark, the Colorado coaches did a good job of preparing for the front. You see CSU fronting anything in the post. Colorado's doing a good job of getting it at the high post feed situation and passing it over the top.
Williams out. Jalen Lake comes back in for Nico Medved and the Rams. In the corner, Yakimovsky. Up top to Dak. R.J. Smith on the pick and roll. They dump it inside, knocked away, intended for Dak. Stolen by the Rams. Turnover, Colorado. Clifford, right side for three. Misses. R.J. Smith yanks that one away from the bigger Jorgensen. Here comes Colorado. Baskin posting, they couldn't get it to him, so he steps out of the wing. Hand off to Hammond. Dak all alone up top. Lob it inside, intended for Baskin, and he got tangled up with Lake and couldn't catch up to the pass. Second consecutive turnover by the Buffaloes.
Yeah, he couldn't get released from the defender. I think the ball was thrown to the right position, but Baskin couldn't break free.
CSU basketball. All the way, Elijah Malone back in. He's got Jorgensen on the left elbow. Clifford. Lake up top. Quick three on the way. Missed it left. And Malone's got the rebound.
They're not getting good shots.
Nope. Much of it is going away from the basket. Quick pass on the block to Trevor Baskin. Lost it. He got too sped up that time. Turnover, Colorado.
There's a knockaway there by the defender from the backside.
7 turnovers for the Buffs. Lake again a three. Yes, from downtown.
That's what he does. He's probably their best pure shooter from the outside.
That's his 23rd three-pointer of the season. Creeping up on the 4-minute mark of half number 1. It's a 21-6 run by the Buffaloes here in the last nearly 8 minutes as they're in control. Hammond, cross-court pass taken from Baskin, misses the three, and Clifford's got the rebound.
That was the right play, though.
Lake works the dribble, wants to drive into the paint, bottom of the circle, steps through contact, no whistle, but he got the bucket off the window.
All of a sudden, Lake's in real aggressive mode for CSU.
Lake has 7 to lead Colorado State. R.J. Smith down the paint, and a whistle out top as a foul came from behind. That'll bring us to a timeout with 3:30 to play, but Jalen Lake right now the only guy that's got it going for CSU.
Yeah, we saw him hit a couple threes. This time he took it inside. Nice little post move by the guard. Again, it was a fun game. But Colorado made a good comeback, but wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, Rams played exceptionally well. Isaiah Stevens, our phenomenal point guard last year, was a huge difference in that ball game.
Yeah.
He's in the G League for the Miami Heat.
He was like what you call a quarterback on the court.
Oh, it was amazing. Yakimovsky with the drive, jump pass cross court. It was intended for R.J. Smith. Bourne got a hand on it, and it stays with Colorado. 3:15 to play. Rebounding right now heavily in favor of Colorado.
Yeah, 22-11. Colorado's doubled up the Rams so far on the boards.
Buffs still shooting 58% in the game. CSU 27%. Points tough to come by for the Rams. Off the inbound, Hammond the catch. Off a nice cut down the lane from Yakimovsky, and he hooks it home.
And that's a tough shot, that running kind of floater, but Hammond practices that a lot. It's one of his best shots.
Hammond's got 8. 37-19. Clifford struggling, loses the ball. Buffs with it. Baskin pushes up court at 6'9". Hammond looking for the roll. Right side to Smith. Trevor Baskin, by the way, when he transferred out of Colorado Mesa, it came down to Colorado and Colorado State. He's a local Colorado kid. This game means something to him. Yakimovsky down the paint, off the window, falling away. That looked like his game winner against UConn.
That was a tough shot. We've seen several buffs take those floaters to the right off the glass.
20-point lead for Colorado. Jorgensen in the corner. Lake, he can hit the three. Left that one short. Rebound. Baskin pushes up court. On the block, he's got the size mismatch against Bourne. Backs his way in at 6'9". Jump pass out top to Hammond.
Bourne did a good job of playing physical with him there.
Yakimovsky controls. He's got Bourne on him. Inside, Malone against the freshman. Goes up and it got it blocked, but a foul on Kyle Jorgensen.
Kind of a tough call on Jorgensen there. I thought he got a good finger on that ball.
Andre Yakimovsky. Heck of a shot. That takes some touch to hit that one.
Yeah, he was off balance, but if you use the glass, you have a better chance of it going in like that.
By the way, that was foul number 7 on the Rams. The Buffaloes for the last minute 56 will be in the bonus as Elijah Malone goes to the foul line. Knocks down the front end. Malone's got 10 points already in this game to go on with 3 rebounds. Joke comes in, Baskin out.
And Elijah shoots in the mid-70s from the line too. So it's nice when your big man, who draws probably the most fouls, can shoot the free throw.
In a career 76% foul shooter. Right now at 81% as he gets 1 of 2 there. Buffaloes by 21. Bourne orchestrates now for the Rams. Clifford. They turn the Bourne. They play catch on the right side. Drives into the bucket. Nice bounce pass inside to Bemba. Kick out. And he got wild with that one and threw it away. That is turnover number 8 on the Rams. Got sped. He's got those big guys inside. When they get sped up, that's when troubles happen.
Yeah, I was talking to Nick Clifford's dad before the game, and he said, you know, they've had some injuries and stuff, and their big men just haven't played up to what the level they expect so far this season. And Bemba's one of the guys that has missed some time because of injury.
Colorado basketball with 90 seconds remaining here in the first half. R.J. Smith got his first career start. He's played well here early. Step back, 18-foot jumper. Misses that one. Nick Clifford high for the rebound. Clifford's got 3 rebounds. Going with 2 points. Bourne open. His third three-point attempt. Misses again. Joe kept it alive to Smith. Bounces up court to Hammond. Shovels off to Ronchik. Head fake. Defender goes by. Got it blocked from behind by Morton. And the Rams away with it. Clifford on his way to the hoop. Splits 2 defenders and missed it. Ronchik with the rebound.
Boy, Nick's having a tough day. 1 for 9 now.
0 of 3 from downtown. 1 of 9 from the field. Smith. Hook pass behind him. Shope again for 3. Missed it. That would have blown the lid off this place. Bourne's got the rebound. 40 seconds remaining in the first half. To the rim. Scoops it out the window. And that was a clever little shot that time by Bowen Bourne. He's got 4.
That's become a popular play with offensive players now, going off the wrong foot on the drive.
And Boyle calling a 30-second timeout with 29.3 seconds remaining. This shot's not easy when you see guys do this kind of thing.
Very difficult shot. You see a slight hold there by RJ. They don't call it. And Bourne gets it nicely off the glass with some English to make it go in.
Bourne's only 5'11", Scott. When you fade like that as a smaller player, it gives you a little bit extra space to get rid of that basketball.
A little space to get the shot up over the taller defender.
Boy, the Buffaloes right now continue to shoot red hot at 55%. The Rams at 26%. Rebounding in favor of Colorado. Right now, plus 10 rebounding. Nick Clifford, the numbers aren't there tonight, Scott, but his season has been outstanding. Look where he's ranked in Mountain West Conference standings in points, rebounds, field goal percentage, assist, minutes.
Yeah, and he's been the focal point tonight. He just isn't hitting the shots. And see 19 points a game, 11 rebounds, which is not only first in the Mountain West, but 5th in the country, shooting a high percentage. Playing a lot of minutes too, but he's the kind of guy that can play a lot of minutes.
Such a talented young man. You and I enjoyed when he was here at Colorado, getting to know him a little bit. You were saying talking to his parents.
Yeah, he's a really nice kid.
Great kid.
And he was coming along here at Colorado, but he has really blossomed these 2 years up at CSU.
I grabbed him before the game. They were warming up, and I said, "Hey, take it easy on the bus tonight, will you?" He just laughed and said, "Not a chance."
Well, you know he'd like to play well here tonight.
Oh yeah. Colorado's got it. They'll go for
Rams in a 2-3 zone here to start.
Essentially the last shot, although there's about a 4.5-second differential between the game clock and shot clock. During that timeout, Tad Boyle would have drawn something up. R.J. Smith to Hammond. Penetrates, floater at the right hand, missed it at the rim. Rebound, Ronchek. Bucks get another chance up top to Smith for three. Oh, what a shot by R.J. Smith. And a desperation heave that bounces off the glass for CSU. The Buffaloes, after 20 minutes of the Rocky Mountain Showdown, 43-21. I'd say outside of the UConn game, and maybe including that, this has been their best half of basketball.
Well, they didn't get a good start in a lot of games, but Colorado, they got to keep moving the ball and be unselfish like they were in the first half.
Rams have got the ball to start the second half. Evans going to orchestrate on the right wing for CSU. Clifford, he's going to have to be productive. Back to Evans, open three. That one halfway down, missed it. There's an offensive rebound by Clifford, missed it. Got another one inside. He's in traffic. Jump pass out, and Bemba's going to fire a three. And that one won't go. Crocker Johnson battling for it with Hammond. It's out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams. They came out and hit the glass hard that possession.
Yeah, you see some intensity there from the Rams, and Colorado better be careful. I saw a couple of guys just standing and watching there on the defensive board.
Buffaloes with the basketball. Again, 43-21. Colorado on top by 22 as we get this second half underway. An electric atmosphere. Yakimowski for three. That one might have been deflected by Crocker Johnson. I think he got a fingertip on it. Rams away with the errant shots. And there's a kick by R.J. Smith as it was trying to be fed from Jalen Lake to Crocker Johnson there left of lane. R.J. got the foot on it, so it stays with the Rams. Nico Medved standing right by Crocker Johnson, pensively looking at the court. Nate Clifford top of the key. Yakimowski's in good defensively. Up a switch. Malone's got him now. Quickness mismatch there to Johnson down the paint. Missed it at the rim against Yakimowski, and Schultz got the rebound.
To make a comeback, you got to make high percentage shots like that.
Hammond. He was thinking about the three when it caught it. Got it up to Schultz. Out top to Yakimowski. Hammond looking for the post feed to Malone. Does in a second look. Defender Bemba on his back. Kick out, no look. Schultz for three. Hit one earlier. This one he misses, and Bemba's got the rebound. Rams on the run. Clifford. He was awful quiet in that first half. Long pass in the corner to Crocker Johnson with a ball fake. Plays it out top. Three ball on the way. Missed by Evans, and Malone inside with the rebound. And a foul on the Rams.
They called that on Crocker Johnson.
Jalen Crocker Johnson, a transfer out of Arkansas Little Rock. Little Rock, that is. He's a San Antonio native.
And that's still not a good look for Colorado State on that possession.
Hammond works up against the ball-hawking defense of Evans. Jope on the right wing. Centers the basketball and gets it off to Hammond. Rams employing a man-to-man defense. Shot clock in single digits. Bounces to Malone. Spinning, fading, firing, and he missed it. Crocker Johnson's got the rebound for the Rams.
Over 2 minutes played. No score still in this game.
Clifford, every time he touches the ball, the Buff faithful at the Event Center let him hear it. Scoreless here in the second half. 2.5 minutes. Nice backdoor cut feed by Bemba. Caught by Evans. And he lays it up and in. That finally knocks the lid off for the Rams. You can tell the Rams are extending their defense a little bit. R.J. Smith coast to coast. Lobs it inside. Intended for Malone. Deflected away. R.J. trying to hold on. Maybe got away with a foul there.
He was out of control on that drive.
Yeah. Evans. Wide of the lane, taken by Bemba against Schultz. Backs his way in. Contact, steps through, a third pivot, missed it, and Schultz got the rebound.
Schultz gets a good job to stand down and holding his ground.
Lob it to Malone. Caught it in traffic, kick out. Yakimowski sets the feet, and he nails it from the left wing. When he gets his feet set, you can start writing it down. Yakimowski's got 7.
Elijah could have forced up a shot there. He did a good job of kicking that out.
And another assist for the Buffaloes. They've got 12 now. Evans from the right wing. A late challenge that time by Yakimowski. Got there late, and Evans has got his first three-pointer. He's got 5. Bucks by 20.
Yakimowski went to help Elijah for a second and left his man.
Hammond off a handoff from Jope, has it poked away, trickles out to the timeline. Bucks control. Looking to Malone. Get it to the big fella at 270 pounds. A little head and shoulder fake. Inside, spins, head fake, steps through, grabbed by Evans, and a tie-up. And the alternating possession in favor of Colorado.
Good to help here on Evans, getting down there and digging on the post. Gets his hand on the ball, creates a jump ball.
They always say with the big fellas, don't bring it down amongst the ankle biters inside.
That's
right?
what Elijah did there. He had it down around his knee area.
Substitutions for both teams. Javon Ruffin will trigger the ball in along the baseline under the Rams bucket for Colorado. Not quite 4 minutes expired here to start this second half. Rams were down 22 at the break. They're +2 here in the second period. Yakimowski step back on Clifford. Missed the 17-footer. Weak side rebound. Bucks control. Dak got it. Another possession for Colorado. Ruffin fakes, drives, and on the penetration, a hand-checking foul on Jalen Lake. That is his first, number 2 of the second half on the Rams. Yakimowski, the Washington State transfer, when he gets his feet set. Scotty, watch out.
So Elijah was surrounded by 4 players there.
Where she started her head coaching career, the Bucks continue to roll in women's basketball.
Nice Basket doubleheader wins today, both on both ends.
It'll be nice to see you men halfway there. Ruffin to the rim, missed it. Rebound. Clifford's got it off a bounce. Chucks ahead to Williams. Bucks in a man-to-man. Jalen Lake leading the way with 7 points, and he's not on the court right now. Nick Clifford has been very quiet for the Rams, their leading scorer. Morton against Baskin to the rim. Baskin swats that one away. Yakimowski pushes for Colorado in the corner to Hammond. Quick cut down the paint. They get it to Baskin, and they beat him down with a left-handed layup. Baskin's got 6. Another assist for the Buffaloes.
Baskin got the block, and he got the finish on the break.
48-26 Colorado. Jorgensen, the freshman, way offline, altered by Dak, and the air ball taken by the Buffaloes. Colorado contact out top on the pick by Trevor Baskin. Speaking of which, this is what happens when you hustle in basketball, Scotty.
You see him get the chase down block there, and he runs hard. He's a fast runner for a 6'9" guy, and he finishes on the secondary break there down the lane.
So got the block on one end, got the bucket in the secondary transition on the other. The Buffaloes by 22, and Baskin has the top of the key. Poked away by Bourne, got this steal and a foul on Ruffin, retaliating. Quick hands that time by Bourne.
And that's the 4th turnover by Trevor Baskin. That's one thing Coach always says about him. He makes things happen. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad.
Trevor on Monday night had a 13-point, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 block game against Pacific in the Bucks victory. But the turnovers have been a problem for him as he's made this transition to the Big 12 level play. Rams with the basketball. Jorgensen hands off to Morton downhill. Shovels behind him. Bourne, another 3-point attempt. Misses that one. And the rebound inside trickles out to Williams. Smallest player on the court. Inside against Dak. And he double clutched through the swipe attempt by Dak that time.
Bourne's got some good looks, but he's 0 for 4 on 3 so far.
Bucks by 12. Ruffin to the foul line. Work it right wing to Trevor Baskin. Left side, Dak at 6'11" for 3. And he drains it from the corner. Bang, got Dak, who's got 9. And the Buffaloes by 23. Bourne on a penetration off the left side, and the foul called against the University of Colorado. How about Bang got Dak when your 6'11" guy can step out and drain the 3-ball?
Yeah, and you saw his defender mark in the lane there, 15 feet away from him. Not going to get any kind of challenge with that.
Bench locking it when the big fella knocks it down. Rams basketball. Jorgensen backpedaling. Gives out the boom. Nate Clifford goes to work against Carrington to the baseline. Good man on ball defender. Fades from 17. Oh, what a shot that time by Nate Clifford.
Tough shot. If you're the defender, you live with that. Can't do anything about a fadeaway from 17.
Trevor Baskin against Morton. Down the lane, strong to the rim. On the drive was the foul. Not at the buckets. The foul against Ethan Morton. That's his second and the third. Not many guys can make this shot. Certainly Nate Clifford's capable.
You see he steps away from the defender and fades away. Tough shot. You're not going to hit a high percentage of those kind of shots.
Ball played in. Dak has it deflected by Crocker Johnson. He chases it down, gets it to Ruffin. Top of the key. Hesitation down the lane. Lobs that one to Dak. Up near the rim. He tips it in. Nice play from Ruffin to Dak that time. Dak has scored 2 buckets in a row. He's got 11 points. Buffalo's 53-30. Crocker Johnson against the smaller R.J. Smith. He forced it, missed it. He was not on balance, and Smith's got the rebound. Ruffin down low to Dak. Turns, contact, fires, shot won't go. And foul shots coming for Bangot Dak on the foul against the Rams.
Here's Dak on the previous play, Mark. Nice roll, and Ruffin doesn't give up on him. He throws it right in front of the rim, and Dak just has to touch it in there.
Now, the important part of that play, Scott, when you roll towards rim, you're a big fella. Keep your eyes open, right?
You have to be ready, hands up, ready. And as you see Dak, and Mark, on this play, he got fouled, but sometimes you see him in the post. He doesn't fully extend and use that length that he has on the inside.
Dak misses the second. Williams has got the rebound. Colorado's lead is 24. Williams against Ruffin. Gets it back. Penetrates against Ruffin again. Contact that time, and a foul on the drive. Javon Ruffin picks up foul number 2, both here in the second half. That's number 3 on Colorado. Jalen Lake coming back in. Nate Clifford's going to sit down. Neither of the 2 big guns for the Rams have got going in this ball game. Clifford's got 4. Lake has got 7.
Yeah, Clifford just 2 for 11.
Inbound, Ruffin knocks it away from Williams, pushes off to the rim, missed it. Rebound and Dak, and he throws it down with 2 hands. Talk about hustling down court and staying after the play.
Yeah, they teach big men, don't give up on the play, just follow it up. Sometimes you get an easy one like that.
Dak has got 14, 8 here in the second half, Bucks by 26. Trying to get it to Lake, deflected away into the hands of Bourne on the right wing. Bourne trying to give to Morton on a backdoor cut, deflected away by Trevor Baskin. Chuck ahead, Ruffin to the rim, knocked out of his hands by Williams. Bang got Dak in the second half. He's been hustling, he's been active, he's been scoring points.
And you see Ruffin here, he's got a breakaway, but Dak doesn't assume he's going to make it. He follows it up. He gets a gimme here all by himself.
Colorado also got those 4 rebounds. That's 2 shy of his career high. So he's played very well as the Buffs control. Javon Ruffin running the point now. Lake is out of him. Gives to Malone out top. Rams in a man-to-man defense. Hammond to Schultz. Ruffin, shot clock at 5. Out top to Julian Hammond. Against Bourne. Comes to a jump stop, spins, fires from the foul line, missed it, and Memba's got the rebound.
That was a solid defensive sequence by the Rams right there.
See if the Rams can get something going here as we creep up on the midway mark. Half number 2. Nate Clifford hearing it from the fans against Carrington. He's killed his dribble. Dumps it out top the left. They get it back to Clifford. On a roll inside. Bimba. Head fake. Splits a double team off the window, missed it. Schultz got the rebound. That's a couple of big bodies to step through inside. Back the other way for Colorado. Ruffin off the pick and roll. Got it to Schultz to the rim, and he missed it off the window.
Good pass there.
Nate in transition for 3, and Clifford trains one from downtown. His 15th three-pointer of the young season. He's now got 7, 5 here in the second half. The Bucks lead is 23, and there's a catch off a dribble handoff, and Hammond took the handoff and took an extra step.
Yeah, took a couple steps there before he got the dribble down.
If they're going to make a comeback, Nick Clifford's got to be a big part of what the Rams do.
Yeah, and he didn't even make a pass there. He just looks for a quick three, and that's how they're going to have to do. They're going to get some quick offense here, but 23 down with 10 minutes left.
Rams basketball. Lake dumps off to Morton. Bimba back to Morton. They play catch out top. And off the Lake, he's a shooter. Fires, hits, and a potential 4-point play. Little dribble handoff to Lake, and as he went airborne, defender Ruffin from behind made contact. Good looking shot under pressure.
That's a tough shot, especially considering the contact down low from Ruffin.
Ruffin with his third foul. That's number 4 on the Buffaloes, and Jalen Lake becomes the first Ram in double digits. He's got 10.
He's been the one bright spot for the Rams tonight.
Lake out of Waxahachie, Texas. 15 points per game, 3 rebounds, couple of assists. He's been in double digits now 8 straight games, and he knocks down the free throw for the 4-point play. The Rams needed that. Buffs haven't scored for 2 minutes. Rams on a 7-0 run here in the last 30 seconds. Midway point, just inside 10 minutes to play. R.J. Smith to the rim. He fires it into the corner. Harrison Carrington, the intended receiver, but Evans got in the way. Carrington tried to duck out of the way, let it go out of bounds because he thought it touched the defender. And it went out of bounds, turnover Colorado.
Most players, when they leave the court like that with not knowing what they're going to do, it doesn't end well.
Yep. Make the 2-footed play. Lake again, top of the key, and he misses that one. Rebound away to the Rams. Nick's got it. He just hit it through. Drives against Carrington. Jump pass cross court, and it's deflected by R.J. Smith out of bounds. It was intended for Jumpa.
You know, for the most part, whether it's been Yakimowski or Carrington, the Buffs have played Neek one-on-one, and they haven't looked to help too much.
Yakimowski in, Harrison Carrington out for Colorado. By the way, I mentioned Jaden, I beg your pardon, Joppa there, Nikola Joppa. First time we've seen him in the ball game here in the second half. Dump pass to Morton, and it's airmail that time by Evans, goes sending out of bounds, turnover against Colorado State. Buffs basketball, 9:26 to play. Colorado leads at 56-37.
Well, I think that kid in the student section was open, though.
Yeah, but he can't get that shot. He's wearing a banana costume down there. You can't give it to him. R.J. Smith drives against leg. A little bit of push-up up top to Jope. Trying to high-low it inside to Malone. Against Joppa. Holds it with the right hand. Backs his way in. Kick out Hammond. Open for 3. Missed it off the back of the iron. Rebound Joppa controls.
This game's kind of lost some of its luster here.
It is. Lake against Hammond. Steps through. Blocked from behind by Hammond. But the official Eric Curry says there was contact. Let's see who they give this one to with 8:43 to play. And foul shots coming. It's going against Malone. Take a look at it once again. Nice footwork this time by Lake. A little step through that time. Malone and Hammond were both there. They gave it to the big fella.
Yeah, after watching Lake, I wonder if he played a little bit of post in high school, because he's pretty good down there.
Lake at the foul line knocks down the first one. He's an 88% foul shooter. 2 of 2 in this game.
Sometimes a guard that's 6'4" was playing inside a little bit more in the high school level.
And now Nico Medved.
Basketball into the world we're in today, Mark, with the transfer portal the way it is, you got to reload every year for most programs.
And you don't lose a point guard like Isaiah Stevens off the inbound show pad, and the foul is called on Evans. You don't lose a point guard like Isaiah Stevens and just go out and find another guy to replace him.
Yeah, they don't grow on trees around here. And I really liked the way he played more. He was aggressive, but he picked his spots. Was a real floor general for the Rams.
Foul number 4 on Evans, and so he'll go out, and Bourne replaces him as one of the guards for the Rams. Full court pressing defense now by Medved and the Rams. R.J. Smith gets it off to Yakimowski, and he'll bring it to the forecourt. 8.5 to play. Buffs haven't scored for 3.5 minutes. Malone. Get it to Jean. Inside 10 of the play clock. Hammond downhill to the foul line. Left side, Yakimowski down to 3. He's going to fire a contested 3-pointer, missed it. And Joppa inside with the rebound. And he threw it away. Buffs have it. Hammond steps over the fallen Ram. They've got numbers. Bourne, though, recovers. 5-on-5.
Colorado's kind of giving the Rams a chance to come back in here, but they're not taking advantage.
Malone against Ciampa, had it poked away from behind. A quick hand, but a quick foul call on Ciampa. That'll bring us to a timeout. Malone posting up down low. The foul on Ciampa. The Buffaloes lead at 56-39. A very close game. They lost to Washington. Then they finally got over the hump against Big 12 member TCU in an overtime game, 76-72. As Malone fires and misses, and the rebound is taken away by CSU.
That was a one-on-one situation for Elijah. Colorado's going to have a lot of free throw opportunities probably here with almost 8 minutes left.
Already in the bonus. Ciampa has the ball up top. He's out of Serbia. Transfer to Long Island. Clifford for three. Fading, and he missed it. Rebound. Ciampa kept it alive, but Jope's got it. Here come the Buffaloes.
Jope does a good job with two-handed rebounds.
He really does. Good fundamentals. Yakimovsky. Step back. Got it to Malone. R.J. Smith, again, he got his first career start here tonight. Hammond's got it. Shot clock inside 10. Hammond down the paint, diagonal. Left side, right-handed scoop shot. He's up and good. He's in double digits with 10. And that snapped the 4.5-minute scoreless drought for Colorado.
Really corkscrewed that one up, didn't he?
He kind of did. You and I did that. We need a chiropractor out there. Holy cow. Steal on top by Malone. Against the backpedaling Ciampa to the rim. He lost it and goes out of bounds. That right there is why big fellas don't handle it in the open court. But how about Julian Hammond getting himself a nice bucket here?
Julian Hammond was going away from the hoop here, and he gets it back. That's a tough shot, really off balance. Leaning into the bucket there. Mark, Elijah Malone made a nice steal. If he would have just looked over his shoulder, he had Hammond filling that left lane. Could have dropped it off for an easy layup.
You know what, though? That's like an offensive defensive lineman rather getting an interception. Right? In football, they just want to go. Don't care what's happening. I want to score a touchdown. That's the same thing for a big man in transition. Clifford right side for three. That one he got to go down. Yakimovsky got there late defensively. Clifford now with 8 in the second half.
Yeah, Yakimovsky really got pinned down there on that screen down.
League now in double digits with 10. Second ring. Yakimovsky against Lake. Physical. Backs his way down. Spins. Hook shot with the left hand. Oh, it's just one bump after another. And the flip with the left hand. Yakimovsky. Bemba down the paint. Euro step. Missed it. Rebound. Morton tips it out. And it's taken by Trevor Baskin. Bounces off to R.J. Smith to the rim. Contact with Bemba and a foul.
Boy, Baskin, he really is kind of a little out of control crazy, isn't he, sometimes?
Nick Clifford, he's trying to find some life and help his team here in the second half.
Yeah, he's hit a couple threes here in the second half, and they're going to need him to be high scoring to even make a run at all against the Buffs.
You think if Yakimovsky's a shooter, he's showing us the other ways he can score here as well.
Yeah, and that was a multi-dribble back down on his defender there. Probably 4 or 5 dribbles he took to get that position.
R.J. Smith at the free throw line. The first one is up, and he got that one to go down. On Monday night against Pacific, the Buffs shot horribly in the first half. Caught fire in the second half, Scott. They've got the flip-flop here. They were very hot in the first half. Things have really cooled down here in the second half against the Rams.
Yeah, against Pacific, the energy level was really low in the first half. And they didn't pick it up until probably halfway through the second half in that game.
R.J. Smith hit the first free throw, and then a lane violation against Colorado.
Yeah, Dak stepped in early.
Yep. That does not go down as an attempt for Smith. It's just a negated foul shot. 61-42. Buffaloes in control. Inside 6 to play. You're in Boulder. Rams with it. Lake right of the circle. Drives, fades, kisses out the window. Missed it. Rebound of a bounce. It's Ruffin pushing for Colorado. Right side. Yakimovsky sets the feet, fires, and misses. And the weak side rebound away to Evans. That you don't see.
He's usually pretty good for it, and he gets his feet set like that.
Little hesitation dribble by Evans. He was stripped on the way down the line. And we got a whistle and a foul called against Colorado. That's number 6 against the Buffaloes. And it went against Ruffin. That is his 4th. That'll put Evans at the free throw line. The sophomore out of Kansas City, Missouri. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists per ball game. He's got 5 points tonight against Colorado. Make it 6. All here in the second half.
Javon Ruffin's had a hard time kind of getting in the game tonight. 4 fouls, hasn't scored. Had a hard time containing guys off the dribble.
Evans hits 2. They got a substitution. He'll go out. And you see Bowen Bourne coming back in. Did you say you played with his father? You know his father back
A high school all-star situation, and played against him because he played for the Iowa State Cyclones.
All right.
His dad was a good player for Iowa State.
Was he a smaller guy as well?
About 6'1".
Okay. His son's a little bit shorter than that. Ruffin up court, 3-on-1. Alley-oop to Dak, and he slams. That one almost looked like it was going in.
He was looking down at the rim, I think, when he put that in.
Bang got Dak has got 16, and the Buffs are on top 63-44. Shot from the left side. Evans fading, and he knocked it down. Evans has got 9.
CSU trying to deny on the inbound pass.
5 minutes to play here in Boone. Baskin against Lake. He's got the size advantage. Leans in from behind. Morton got a piece of it. Baskin got the ball back, trying to power dribble in traffic. And it got knocked away and a foul call. But how about Dak? He's what you call bouncy and long here, Scott.
Look at how his head's right up by the rim there. That might have been in the cylinder, actually.
You come down with that, and you may have a nosebleed from that kind of altitude, huh? Trevor Baskin at the foul line. Well, I kind of wonder when it happened live if it wasn't going in, and he just kind of touched it above the cylinder. Free throw missed by Baskin.
2 straight front-end 1-on-1s missed by the Buffs.
63-46, Colorado advantage. Rams +5 here in the second half. Lake goes up in contact off the miss. Foul goes against the Buffaloes.
See, nice spin move here. And Dak should have just stayed vertical. It would have been a very tough shot. Got him across the arm.
The thing that Dak has got to learn, I think, is that he's got so much length, he doesn't always have to go up where he gets in danger of making contact.
He will alter shots and affect people the way they shoot it without blocking it. He's got to learn that.
Lake at the free throw line knocks down the first one.
And this game is slowly creeping a little closer here, Mark.
It
makes this, it'll be 15. We had a 26-point lead just 5-6 minutes ago.
Lake has got 14 points. Hits them both. He's got 15. And a timeout called by Nico Medved. And the CSU. Out of the timeout, Buffalo's on offense. Buffs leading 63-48. It's a 15-point game. They've been up by 26. Hammond open for 3. Yes, from downtown. Julian Hammond on the nice feed by Trevor Baskin for the block. Hammond has got 5 in the second half, 13 of the game.
Well, Baskin was backing in a much smaller player, and they had to go help, and that left Julian open for the 3.
Julian Hammond has become a very consistent shooter for Colorado in his career. 3 ball for the Rams from deep in the left corner, and Lake is doing everything he can for his team. He's got 18, and 11 of that's coming in the second half. Baskin down the paint, and a blocking foul called on Morton. And that is fortunate for Colorado because Baskin was out of control.
He was. That was going to be a turnover if he didn't get a foul call.
Morton with his 4th foul of the game. That's number 10 on Colorado State. And that'll bring us to a timeout here at the CU.
And for fans out there may not be aware, there are 16 teams in the Big 12 now.
Out of the timeout, Trevor Baskin's at the foul line for Colorado. Former young man that was at Colorado Mesa, the player of the year in the RMAC, knocks it down. Grew up just down the road in Arvada. You and I were talking here last week about playing in the Rocky Mountain Showdown. Left that one short. He said, I've watched that game many times. Can't wait to be a part of it. And in this game here tonight, he's got 7 points. Nate Clifford down the paint, stripped by Julian Hammond, his former teammate. RJ up court, intended for Dak. He was on a run out, and Evans got there and deflected it on the break out of bounds. If
RJ would have put a little air on that, little height on that pass, it would have been completed over the top.
Sometimes you got to feather it, don't you?
Yep.
Finesse that ball a little bit. Hammond gets up to Yakimowski. Hand up to RJ Smith. Just over 3 minutes to play, and the Buffaloes lead it 67-51, 16-point advantage. Dak. Play clock at 5. Give off to Yakimowski. Down the paint, bounces on a backdoor cut to Trevor, off his fingertips, out of bounds, turnover, Colorado. The Buffaloes were up by 26. That was at the 12-10 mark of the second half, so 10 minutes ago. And from 26 down, the Rams have chipped away at that, and they're down by 16 right now.
Yeah, Colorado's not making some good decisions.
No.
That example right there, where there was 4 seconds left, Yakimowski got to put the shot up.
Bourne, step back 3 against Dak, missed it. Off a bounce, Baskin has it. The Buffaloes are +9 rebounding in the game. Early on, that was more lopsided. So the Rams have done a good job kind of working their way back in this to some degree. Dak left wing against Clifford. Out top to Julian Hammond.
Supposed to be very patient here using the shot clock.
Play clock's at 5. Yakimowski shovels off to RJ, and he traveled. You know, there's a fine line, Scott, between being patient and losing your edge.
Being passive, yeah.
And Colorado right now is flirting with that line.
That's their 15th turnover here.
They came in averaging exactly 15 per game. Evans, step back 3, misses. Rebound, Baskin. The leading rebounder for the Buffaloes. Got it to Yakimowski, and that was a reach in against Morton. And Morton just fouled out.
Baskin had stepped out of bounds. That's why he didn't want to touch the ball.
Take a look at this one again.
Baskin, when he goes to get the rebound, he steps out of bounds here and leaves the ball.
Yes, we couldn't touch it. Nobody knew. That's what was going on, and Yakimowski chased it down, and Morton came in there, and that's where the contact and the collision happened. So really a smart play by Trevor Baskin.
Yeah, Baskin here's going to have 2 shots now. We're in the double bonus.
So Trevor Baskin, so far in this contest, 7 points, 3 of 6 shooting, 0 of 1 from downtown. He's got 11 rebounds. Second game in a row he's been double digits, and he knocks down the foul shot there. 68-51, 2 minutes to play. 2 in a row for Baskin. Well, he was a great player at Colorado Mesa, and both of these staffs wanted him bad. Clifford, stop and go by Carrington. Stops, turns, fires, and misses on a hook shot at the rim. RJ Smith slowing it down as he works into the forecourt. Baskin right of the lane. He's got the smaller Evans. Spins to the baseline, and a travel call on Trevor Baskin. Another turnover on Colorado. That's the 16th. Baskin's got 5. Smith has got 5.
Yeah.
Too many. You'll take a couple. Evans down the paint against Baskin, but he gave ground. And Kyan Evans has had a nice second half for the Rams. In fact, all of his scoring has come in the second half of this ball game.
It is called a delay of game warning. After that shot was made, the Rams knocked the ball away from the Colorado player. Second one would be a technical foul.
RJ Smith off the inbounds. Bourne pestering him. Gets it off to Carrington. Brings it to the forecourt. RJ Smith. Ronchik for 3. Misses off the back of the iron. Rebound yanked away by Chapa. Get it to Chapa, hustling down court. Head fake, defender goes by, and he lays it up and in. That's the way you run the court. Chapa with his first points of the game. 69-55 with 1 minute to play.
Chapa just beat his man down the floor.
Buffs have not hit a field goal in over 3 minutes. Ronchik, Caceres in the corner. R.J. Smith for three. And he drains it from deep in the left corner. R.J. Smith has got 9.
Extra pass there by Caceres. Open that up for R.J. Smith.
Evans tries to answer with one of his own, and he misses. Carrington's got the rebound.
5-second difference between game and shot clock.
Down to the final 25 seconds of the game. 72-55. The Buffaloes will win their 3rd straight in the series here in Boulder after CSU won last year up in Fort Collins. Neat Clifford will lose his first Rocky Mountain Showdown game. He never lost one. This is his 3rd. One on either side. There's a turnover by the Buffs with 4.9 seconds to play. Rams will have one more possession.
Colorado played a good first half, Mark, but CSU probably been a little bit better than they were in the first half.
Right now, bragging rights in the Centennial State goes to the Colorado Buffaloes as they knock off